Hello everybody, welcome to Trainz Route Showcase stream. Today we'll be playing some more sessions on the wonderful Central Europe mini-map, which is available on the Trainz download station. If you download it and it says that you've got a missing dependency or a couple in the sessions, don't worry about it. That's just a horn asset that's not used, and some drivers that also aren't used. Correct? Slovak Eagle, creator of the sessions?
Yes.
Also, hello.
Hi.
Yeah. So in the archive, the KOIDs will be linked, will be entered, so you can download the route and sessions for yourself if you like. Hello, Kango Fango. VGR, Elisa, hello. Sharaday's jump scare. Sorry about that. Hello, Real Hanswasser. Eagle is a bit quiet. Is he? Oh, hold on.
Am I?
I don't know. I can... Is that better? That might be better. Right, so... do I have plenty of time to do the locomotive setup, or do I need to hurry with it?
You have plenty of time.
Okay, so I just loaded in the session. I just clicked on realistic controls. So let's get started. Also, let's make sure that the game actually... There we go.
I should be probably watching your stream thinking about it. That would be preferable, wouldn't it?
I mean... if you really want to. I don't know why...
I should. I kind of need to know that, you know, you're doing what you're supposed to do.
So, you need to keep an eye on me, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, Kang says, Slovak Eagle isn't just creator of the session, but also a third of the route, more or less. Right, so... Slovak Eagle is also creator of this tutorial for how to start up the locomotive. So let's just follow this, and we'll see how... Actually, oh, I've just noticed it. It's really dark in here. Does this locomotive have a cab light? I highly doubt it.
No, it only has gauge lights.
Okay, well, let's just see how this goes. So, step 1.
Yeah.
Go to the pantograph, and that gets turned over. That's... No, that's not the this is the pantograph. So into the diagonal position. Yep, that's the rear pantograph raising. And then, let's see, which one's next? Which dial is next? Place your money, place your... Okay, it's apparently compressor 1. Onto this setting. And then the main switch over. Okay. There we go. And then compressor 2. And the sand and auxiliary compressor as well. So that one's... hold on, which way? Yeah, that one went this way. And the sand and auxiliary compressor needs to go that way. Hold on, no, that's not the correct setting. It needs to be that setting. And then, the gauge lights. You know, it would have been useful to lead with that one. Hey, hello, Train. Thank you for providing a little bit of additional light. Also, I am quickly going to turn my render distance. Actually, no, that's already... I am going to turn this down a little bit, because while streaming, that is a little bit smoother. Okay, now what next? Yep, already did that. Reverse turn to forward. I'm assuming that's forward at least.
Yep.
And then just release the brakes. You also, I noticed that you slightly apply and then release the brakes.
Yeah, because by default the lever positions are
Oh
in
yeah, I
off,
remember.
but the train spawns with brakes applied. This happens every time you stop at the station as well.
Well, if I use the
The basic
keyboard,
train stuff.
if I use the keyboard shortcuts, will that also work?
No, it will not move the. You could. It will release the brakes, but it will not move the levers inside the cab.
Oh right, and it's got a tap throttle.
I believe this one if you move your camera, rotate it to the left, somewhere on the left side of the cab, there should be a vigilance button or twitch
Uh,
flip thingy. Yeah, on the bottom I saw it there. There's like a white switch on the bottom left back wall.
on here somewhere? Um, oh, vigilance and safety.
Yeah, that's the one. Turn
So,
it off. It's gonna be better for you.
okay. Good advice.
Yes.
Really good advice. So, there was no introduction message or anything like that.
No.
So, do you have an introduction message for the session, or just get on with it?
Good evening, driver. You're taking a fast train from Bazino in the Czech Republic to Hojné Údolie in Slovakia. You may depart at will. There is no schedule to adhere to. I have no idea where you're supposed to stop, just so you know.
Okay. Well,
So pretty much just follow the objectives. I didn't really bother that much with the scenario on this, so that's that. Actually, what I just noticed is that you don't have the proper light configuration out front, which is interesting. That the trains did not automatically turn on the lights on the nose, because you have the top light, but you don't have the side white lights.
What do you recommend me to do? Like, is it a thing you can change in the config of if you...
Yeah, if you open the config, you should be able to...
enable turbo mode, disable physics, headlights on, yes.
I just realized something. That train departing next to you is gonna pass a red and then it's going to complain.
Complain as in fail the session?
Can you open the legacy view window, or is that the...
I thought I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, display legacy window. There we go, yeah.
Never mind then. I guess there's not really any way to view that window.
Well, I guess in that case, I'll just get started.
Yeah, I guess. Something tells me though that the other train that just past the red over there was supposed to come in behind you and overtake you at one point. So that's going to be very interesting on where the session is going to break.
I mean, I can quickly restart and do the things a bit quicker. I mean, I haven't gone anywhere yet.
Pause the game and click on the engine. Maybe we can reconfigure it with the tasks before it disappears. Maybe we can adjust
select
the AI
a train. Driver. Oh, there we go. It's just got auto on it.
Okay.
Hold on. That's a bit odd. I can't... How do I change the...
I think because it's set as an AI, you cannot change it when you're in the... When you're actually playing. Okay,
it might be best if I just quickly reload the session and go from there and redo the setup quickly.
I mean, judging the fact that it's just got two... Oh yeah, no, that's going to... Yeah.
Yeah, restart?
Yeah, I think it's going to better for you to restart.
Right.
Because it's gonna catch up anyways.
Yeah, chat says, and behind door number 47 is compressor 1. Chaotic applause ensues. Vigilance and safety. Disable that. You are now driving illegally. No! The author told me to do it. Also, you chose a stunning dusk skybox. Oh, so where's the driver of this consist? Move forward, I think it sets automatically. Anyway, let's see about redoing this thing. So what was the first one? The first one was compressor 1, I think. No, pantograph first.
You can do just pantograph, compressor, and main switch, and then the vigilance.
Well, I mean, if I do it, let's see. Pantographs. Oh, right, it doesn't, okay, I've got to wait for people to board. Yeah, you can't mess with the pantographs while people are boarding. That would be dangerous. Okay, and I'm going to pause between settings. So that was that one. Next is the compressor, I believe.
Yeah, pantograph 2Z, compressor 1.
Yeah.
And then the main switch.
Then the main switch.
On the far left.
On the far left, do you mean like the setting?
The switch on the far left,
okay.
And turn it to the right fully.
Yeah, and
so
then...
that it then reverses back,
mm-hmm.
basically.
And then compressor 2 and the sander thingy.
The sander thing is pretty much the gauge lights.
Oh. Then what does the gauge lights switch do?
Oh wait, no, sorry. The... sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's been too long. I've only been building.
A somewhat fatal flaw then. Okay, and then just the hold on, which one was the headlights? I because I wanted to set them to the headlights, there we go. I wanted to set them all the way to bright. There we go. Right, so now that in forward, and off we go. I'll read chat 1 second. Who's going to read chat tonight? Well, if I read over, if I look over, then me. If I don't read over, then, well, we'll see. Unless in cab manual, in which case you have to set it yourself. Oh, right, that's a good point. Yeah, the safety thingy. Gotta remember to turn off the safeties. That could be dangerous. Maybe you need to press F5 in external view twice to have the special logo out appear. I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. Right. Let's see if this actually works at releasing the brakes just with keyboard shortcuts. So it's building up, building up. And yeah, it looks to be releasing. Right, well, here we go. Is the volume okay? The game volume? Might be a little quiet. Or maybe it's okay. Game's quite quiet, okay. Let me just quickly make that a little louder. Twice the volume. That ticking is what I want to hear. If you see the air needles moving, it's working. Good. The sound of Swiss precision.
Yep.
Precision.
Is that why the needle is bumping up and down constantly?
The quality of being precise, eh? Hello, other train. You present me with a rare opportunity to take a screenshot of this session if I need one. that looks like studio lighting, doesn't it? Like someone just put a big floodlight on the train. Präzision, die Qualität, präzise zu sein. True. That's actually because of the way the speedo works. I would assume so. The snow banks. That's nice. That's nice detail. Is that on the session layer or is that on the root layer?
On the root layer.
Good. Okay, looks like we need to stop at Lukov. Platform
Who's
1.
gonna reach chat tonight? Yes. Unless it's cab manual, in which case you have to set your stuff. Unfortunately not. It's supposed to be pretty much automatic with the lights. So that's unfortunately. I think it uses the AGS script or I don't know, I think the British script. No, I'm not sure for the setup of the
Oh, do you mean like the head code?
lights.
The head code
Yeah,
thing?
pretty much.
Mm.
Something like, I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, some script like that.
Well, that does feel really nice. Driving in the like a snowy night with a little bit of light still coming in.
But if you see the air needles moving, it's working. Yes, game's quite quiet. Oh,
I did
apparently.
and increase the volume already.
Okay. Take it when yeah. Station. Remember to slow down for the 40. You don't want to derail.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm just seeing how good the brakes are in this thing.
Yeah.
Answer, not as good as I had hoped. Although I think I slowed down enough as to not derail. Yeah. Look at all the work of placing all of those lights.
Hi, you're good.
Hey, move back from the edge, people! Move back from the edge!
Purely mechanical, yep. Do you have a heater in the cab? You do! Love the atmosphere of this session already.
Mm-hmm.
Remember to slow down, don't pull a Kango. Fog lights add a lot. Mm-hmm. Recheck your foot, sir. Okay.
And... yeah. Overshot that one slightly. But the door's still opened. I mean, you can get on board on the back door, that's fine. Ah, that looks so nice in there. With those shadow people. Totally not horrifying at all. Right. Hey, Shadows, I said don't pull a Kango. Well, what define a Kango? And we're good to go. Shadow people, aww.
Gosh.
Ghosts!
So don't pull a Kango. Ghosts. Often too fast for their own good. Zoinks.
Yeah, well, last time I was driving a bit more sensibly, and look at what that did. Wait, does this have automatic sander?
Not sure.
Because I think the sander... I can't toggle the sander manually, and I think it was just on when I got wheel slip. Although I may have messed with that slightly by pressing V.
Okay.
Good, I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm just playing new boat in the background.
That's okay.
Why are you slowing down?
Because I didn't want to get wheel slip.
Oh. No, you can use always the sender to essentially eliminate the thing commonly known as wheel slip.
Well, we'll see. I mean, one thing. Yeah, because I've been. There we go. Wheel slip and the sander automatically comes on. That's nice. Yeah, like one thing that I was, because I've been working on my third rail route so much. One thing I've realized is that it's quite different making a route when you've already got a plan of where you want the different, like what you want the layout to be and where you want the different stations to be and all that. Because then, especially when you're doing a network like that, because then, that looks nice. Because then you can, if you get really burned out on a specific area or a style of building, like just building more and more city, then you can just go to a different area and do that bit and still feel like you're filling in the area, like you're coloring in what you need to do. And that's something that you don't really have if you build routes the way that I usually build them, which is start at one point and then just keep building and see how well it turns out and how the layout flows from while you're building it. Because then if you get a bit...
Yeah.
Because then you've only got one point that you can kind of tackle the route from. They installed coach suspension by mistake. I think the suspension's gone bad. It's not supposed to be moving around as much, apparently. Oh yeah, the coach suspension, where it feels like you're at sea. I think that it's much easier to get sick, like get car sick in a like a bus or something, if it's got that really smooth coach suspension on it, rather than if it's the jolty suspension that you usually get with normal buses. What coaches have you been traveling on? Haha. Me? Not many. Also, there's a train. Hello, train. The last time I traveled on a coach was on a Sprinter train.
Huh.
That counts as a coach.
Yeah, I guess.
Ha! The jolty eardrum exploder if hit pothole kind of suspension. Well, yeah, I don't think you'd get. I think you'd be too busy getting concussed to get car sick with that one.
Funnily enough, like when it comes to me getting sick on objects, like I always get sick in a car, and I sometimes get sick on a train, but I never get sick on a bus. And no matter whether I sit in the direction of travel or against it, like on a bus, I just chill, you know?
Interesting.
But yeah, on a train, when I'm traveling against the direction, when I'm sitting against the direction of travel, that's usually when I get sick. And when I'm in a car, I get sick when I sit in the back seat. So yeah.
So it's probably more about like what you see, like what you're visually perceiving, rather than the actual motion.
Yeah. It's weird. But yeah. How are you enjoying the session so far?
Yeah, it's fun. I really like the different atmosphere, and the air trains are fun too.
Oh yeah, I've seen also the fact that you have watched the what is it? The videos I posted earlier today.
Yeah. They're nice. I like the little previews. Also, was the camera motion, like in the second one, when you pan the camera out a bit, was that improvised on the spot, or was that planned?
Yeah, that was improvised on the spot. I was like, seems like, I was like, oh, this angle is not really good, so I just zoomed out a little bit, and it just came out really nice. I was like, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And I kept that.
It kind of felt like, oh wait, this might not be the best angle. Oh, but if I try to do, I would need to restart the run up. No, let's just move it out and keep it in. But yeah, it turned out really well, I think. Slovak Eagle, Kango says, Slovak Eagle, always get sick in a car, unless you're the one driving, right?
Nah.
Me without motion sickness, signature look of superiority. Yeah, I've got to decelerate a bit. Trainz routes are like paintings of titanic proportions. When you get tired of painting clouds, you can paint cities. Anonymous 341. Ooh, there's snow on the tracks. Ooh. Fancy.
There is indeed.
Fancy. Is that just a different texture? That's like the parallaxing going through, or is that actual splines and stuff?
That's actual spline.
Ah. Fancy. Oh yeah, I suppose you couldn't really do the textures if it's just for the session. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I love the lights in those houses. They look so cozy and warm in there. Like the yellow. There we go. Actually stopped in the right place this time. With totally legal brake usage.
Portuguese freighter heading to Britain. I'm just playing U-boat in the in here. Why not?
Oh yeah.
Trainz routes are like paintings of titanic proportions. When you get tired of painting clouds, you can paint cities. Anonymous 341. Alright then.
Yeah, although with paintings, you really do need to work in layers a lot more.
Yeah.
Like, if it were really like paintings, then you would have, in Trainz, you would have to do like the entire track layout first, and then you'd have to do the entire terraforming next, and then the entire texture work, and like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the first some of the first like submarine designs were just a guy sitting in this almost like sphere with different hand cranks for propeller screws, where you could by hand turn the propeller screws to propel yourself. And yeah, didn't look that safe from the design diagrams. Not bathyspheres. Bathyspheres are different. Bathyspheres are basically upside down, well, basically bells or upside down bowls. Click, 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 click. Actually, this reminds me of oh, what was that? There was a documentary series about extreme train journeys or something like that, like a documentary series. I forget what it was called. It had loads of different really extreme train journeys, and one of them was a overnight express fish train, like from Norway down to, I think, Köln or something like that. And that's kind of what this reminds me of, because it was in the winter in the snow where this train has to get through it, like this really tight schedule of that train having the highest priority as it just races through the night in the snow to get the fish to where they need to go in time. I heard. What was that?
Yes.
Oh, the border. Oh, hello, border. Flying Kipper, yeah. It did remind me of Flying Kipper a bit. Ooh, hello, modern locomotive. With containers.
That was indeed the honk that you heard.
Ah. You know, I like this tunnel. It's fancy enough to actually have proper catenary. I don't think it was a Vectron, no. I think it was like a Trax one.
That was a Trax.
Yeah. TRAXX, isn't it?
Yes. No, TRAXX.
Well, yeah, I thought I said... Well, yeah, I corrected myself to TRAXX, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Originally I had said TRI, but then I corrected myself, but never mind. Never mind.
Can you quickly check the map whether the passenger train behind you is still moving?
This one? The A1? Down here?
AI1, yeah. I think it was AI1.
No. It's...
That means he passed the red light, the red signal there. Can you check quickly his commands?
Sure. One singular autopilot.
Okay. I think he should be able to still move after.
Okay, now back to my train.
It's annoying that of all the things that N3V breaks is the fact that AI trains run a red light. Like, who does that?
AI trains?
Yeah, but like, how do you screw up the coding in a way that the AI runs a red light constantly?
It might be a performance thing. Like maybe they had to cut back on the AI pathfinding algorithms for performance's sake.
I hope you're joking.
I'm kind of half joking. Right. Yeah. Trix is maybe a knockoff brand, an off-brand knockoff. Yeah, maybe. N3V, of all the things you could break about your own game. I mean, there are so many more worse things that they could have broken. It's literally just check. Well, I don't know how the AI is set up to work. Answer is oftentimes it isn't, but I don't know. I don't know what the setup is like, so I don't know if it would just be a simple check. I mean, I'm sure that they could come up with better AI and pathfinding solutions if they rewrote it from the ground up, but keeping compatibility with all of that stuff, well, kind of limited in what you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it might not just be those conditions. It might be that if it checks the path, the calculations for the trains... Actually, hold on, there's one thing, because when I was making sessions for the MVR, I noticed that AI trains tended to break the speed limit if I substituted the engine spec for a different one, as though the AI was still operating under the assumption, like when it makes calculations for when to apply power and all that sort of stuff, as though it were making those calculations with the default engine spec, rather than the one I put in.
Interesting. Huh. Interesting. Can you check the train again?
Yes.
Just want to make sure.
Where? It was...
AI1. Just outside of Saito.
AI1. There it is.
Has it moved?
No, it's stationary.
Can you check the commands? Because I think it actually chewed through the second command it had.
So,
right?
So was I driving too slowly, do you think?
No.
Hold on.
It was set up against your success this entire time.
Yeah, there is no other command.
Okay. Is there any way you could possibly tell it to move?
It just says
It
select a train is not under user control, and I can't give it any commands. I suppose maybe if I went into... I can go into Surveyor. Maybe I can give it a command that way?
Yeah, see if you can tell AI1 to keep on moving.
Warning, achievement tracking will be disabled if any edits are made to the current route session. Oh no, my achievements!
There's achievements?
Well, I mean, apparently... Current camera mode is incompatible. Yeah. Okay, can I... How does one... Do I have to do it in the session... Edit session rules? What's AI... Is it AI1?
Yeah, AI1.
It's got the commands in there still.
See if you can get rid of those commands and put in the auto drive again.
Let's see, remove those. Autopilot activate.
Or maybe you can... No, that will restart all the rules. That's not...
Yeah.
Is there a way to restart just one? I think maybe if you just...
I can right-click reset on the rule. That might do it.
Yeah. Try that. This is such a...
Okay. I guess I'll try that. Unpause. Ah, yeah, there we go. Now it's set off. Is there... Okay, I'll just stop here at the marker.
Yep.
Ooh, although I need to... It didn't... I should have reset the... It reset the control mode on the train, on my train.
Oh, it did do.
Yeah.
Oh, it stopped you. There's like 3 or 4 signal blocks, so it should be relatively okay. Plus, you should be clear of it now as well, so...
At least it didn't reset the setup for the loco.
Yeah.
Gosh, I love this. It's like the driver and co-pilot are pulling out an actual map to check if they're still on track. As they should have done with the little red train. Yeah. Have you heard of the Little Red Train? Like children's books, Eagle.
No.
It's like really beautiful hand-drawn children's books, like picture books with some text, about a little red steam train, like a little branch line, and this goes on all sorts of different adventures. One of them, they set out for just a regular trip, but a junction is set wrong, and so they get diverted onto a different line, where they go through, I think they go through a tunnel and end up on the European mainline network. And so then they go and visit all these different countries with the driver, not really ever knowing or realizing that they're not in the UK anymore. Yeah, that's the one, green light. Yeah, green light, that's the one. And so they go on this entire journey with all of these different countries and different foreign trains and all that sort of stuff, with the driver being completely clueless. And then they arrive, of course, far too late at their destination, because, of course, somehow they get to the destination in the end. And then it's like, well, I think it's like, I have no idea. I just did a diversion. or something like that. I think that was like the end. And it's also one where like a high-speed bullet train has arrived, and is the competition to the little red train on the branch line, which the single track branch line, which is a little bit funny, but and then so they decide to race, and of course the bullet train just speeds ahead, and then they get to a little like a speech section or something, and then so the mean drivers of the bullet train decide to get some tea and coffee like from the station cafe, and to take a little rest or something, and then in that time, the little red train pulls past and ends up winning the race, and they're bewildered because they bet the line, like whoever wins the race would get to keep the line. So yeah. Spoilers, at the end, it ends with Duffy falling asleep on a ferry, woke up at home with green lights all the way. So I have a suspicion that the wait command isn't gonna...
Where's the train?
Oh wait, is the wait command triggered by the AI train passing?
Yeah.
Oh, I see now why you wanted me to look and see if I can fix yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, AI 1's on the way. AI 1's on the way.
Okay, nice.
That's a Vectron. Good. Ah, right! But yeah, those picture books are beautifully drawn, and they put in so many details and things. Really fun to explore and look it over and over again as a child. Sure it is. Mean drivers poured oil on the tracks to get the little train stuck, so its passengers pushed it over the finish line. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the mean drivers from the high-speed bullet train, yeah, they put oil on the tracks. Yeah, you're right. They did do that. Also, Eagle, I think one of the platform assets might be missing or something, because there are the station signs floating.
It's a signal box that's missing.
Oh.
It's got incorrectly set up seasonality. It disappears in winter instead of becoming wintry.
Oh, I see. So it goes on holiday in winter.
Yeah. It goes for the southern countries.
I mean, that is reasonable. Hello, AI. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. I love that you went to all the trouble of placing the street lamps throughout the whole town. Or whoever did this, I mean.
Me.
Oh yeah, you. So, yeah. Signal box went on Spaincation
to work for the Renfe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you can't afford a full vacation, might as well do some work while you're on vacation. Although I suppose it's probably a lot more difficult to just go to a different country and do some work nowadays than it was in the past.
Yeah.
And yes, I did check whether or not I was on a grade before releasing the brakes.
No worries.
Here we go. Just as the compressor or whatever shuts down, the signal clears. Oh, of course. Isn't that always the way?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was looking at reinstalling Train Simulator Classic. Because my virtual machine had to be remade. So, yeah, and
Yeah.
apparently it's like 150 gigabytes to install with all the DLCs.
Yeah. Fun.
So, how's the warship game going? Have you sunk yet?
No.
Wait, you're a U-boat and you haven't sunk yet? I think you're playing the game
No.
wrong.
No, the guys piloting decided it would be fun to ram the size of the harbor. So now the U-boat is damaged and one sailor is injured as well because I don't know.
You know, I think that you call that a saboteur. The rattling sounds of the locomotive do add a lot as well in the cab.
Absolutely.
And there's a
Oh,
40
yeah.
American station. Damas not knowing how to boat, says VGR. Probably talking about the AI guy, not you.
I don't know.
Kangafanga says, guys, we are talking about Minecraft, right? Right?
Maybe.
Maybe. There are a lot of people waiting on these platforms for the time of day. Although I suppose it's only 8 o'clock technically. So it's not really that late, but... yeah. 3 warships and sinking, ramming stuff in Minecraft. Well, I mean... Did the Flans Guns mod add boats as well at some point? I think it might have. Yeah, it's dumb as AI. Sounds like an ancient city's name with only one S. Dumas, you mean? True. Yeah. Temple of Dumas, Alexandria. Oh, we're going on the left track. Luckily, we haven't left the track completely.
No. That would be bad.
I agree. Hello, train on the right. Actually, no, that's... Oh, that's the shelter thingy. I thought it was a locomotive. Is there a V200 hidden in the session? Is
No.
there? Ah, good.
No, I'm sorry. Sorry to disappoint you, there is not.
Oh, by the way, we watched the start of that stop motion animation show that you recommended last time. Like the one with the two guys who try to do simple things that always go wrong.
Yeah, Pat and Matt.
Yeah, we watched a few episodes, and I thought it was really funny and really fun. Thanks for recommending that. Yeah, I am gonna watch the rest of what was linked there as well. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. Also, the people do appear and disappear depending on the field of view on this. If you have a look there.
Yes. You stopped just right.
Yep.
But yeah, that's the end of the session. Not sure if
Oh,
it's
right.
gonna activate or not. But yeah.
I mean, I have no controls. Ha 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 ha. I found it. That's... Yep. I mean, that's a product I can endorse. I don't think that there's a message coming. Is there?
No.
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 Okay.
No.
Well, in that
You
case...
can just quit.
Yeah, let's do the other session.